but tell the future? No.
So over the last couple of days, we have a lot of news based off of the quote-unquote Project Parkside, which was basically confirmed to be a new Bioshock in development. I've been thinking about this video for 4 to 5 weeks now, and I was just waiting for the right time to actually make it. So I feel this is the best time to, if any time is actually plausible, to actually make this video. So with that being said, I just wanted to say one quick thing before we hop into today's video. Thank you guys for all the recent support on this channel. Hopefully, either by the time this video goes live or later on tonight, we will be hitting 1,000 subscribers here on the Rapture family. So, from the bottom of my heart to you guys, thank you so much. You really have no idea how much that support means to me. So other than that, if you want to continue to grow the Rapture family, smash that like button, subscribe, and share the content. I would be very appreciative if you did so. So without further ado, let's hop into the video. So in terms of the Bioshock franchise, there's many things that they do so damn well. For example, the amazing stories that each game have, the amazing settings of each game, the amazing graphics, and then also the amazing dialogue and the amazing ideals as to the backstory of the game. Well, that's one part of the game. The second is the gameplay. More specifically, the weapons you use, the plasmids, the vigors, the tonics, all of that stuff. Those really made Bioshock what it was. So what I'm going to be discussing about today, because I have made a video on which plasmids and vigors should return within the next Bioshock. If you guys want to go check it out, it'll be down in the description below. But what I want to focus on today is which weapons should actually come back. And this is going to be more of a speculation / community discussion video, where I want you guys to put down in the comments what weapons do you guys want to see back, as well as which weapons are your favorite within the series. So let's hop into the weapons that I personally would want to come back within this next Bioshock. Now, let's talk about the weapons that you actually start out the games with. So in Bioshock 1, you get the wrench. In Bioshock 2, you have the drill. And in Bioshock Infinite, you have the Skyhook. I personally love the Skyhook for two reasons. One, the brutal execution animations. It just adds so much to the gameplay, and it feels like you have so much power with that weapon. And for two, it does not take up a weapon slot. If you remember, in Bioshock 1 and 2, the drill and the wrench would take up a weapon slot on the weapon wheel, which is also something that I would like to return within the next game. Let me know what you guys think about that. But I imagine that for this next Bioshock, you're going to start out with a melee weapon. It just makes sense, and history actually tells that that's going to be the case. So my question to you is, what would you guys like to start out the next game with? For me, kind of like an ode to Bioshock 1, I would love to start it off with the golf club that killed Andrew Ryan. It has a really symbolic meaning, and to start a whole new series of Bioshock with the weapon that basically ended Andrew Ryan's Rapture, that just, to me, sells itself. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. So, now comes my favorite part of the video. The part of the video where I talk about the weapons that I want in the game. And I limited it to 4. These 4 have been in every single Bioshock. So I don't think the next game would feel right if it didn't have some sort of variation of these 4 weapons. So to start off, we have the pistol, whether that's the revolver, the pistol from Infinite, or the paddywhacker hand cannon from Infinite. I don't care. Personally, I prefer the hand cannon from Infinite as well as the Infinite pistol. But it really doesn't matter. As long as there's some sort of pistol within this next game, I'll be happy. Next, we have the shotgun. Arguably the most iconic weapon from the Bioshock franchise. Yeah, it's a typical shotgun. It's a typical gun within all other shooting franchises. But something about the shotgun within Bioshock just gives me an overall sense of power. And that's what you want as a player. You want to feel like you're in control and that you have a lot of power. And the shotgun does that. Preferably, I want either the Bioshock 1 or the Bioshock 2 shotgun. And that's for the simple fact you can upgrade them. In Infinite, you didn't have the opportunity to go to the Power of the People machine and add upgrades to it. Also, in Infinite, you didn't have a weapon wheel. And I feel like the combat in Infinite was kind of linear because you didn't have that weapon wheel. You had to choose between two weapons and use those until either A, you ran out of ammo and needed to pick some up, or B, you beat the game. That I don't want to see. As I mentioned earlier, I want the weapon wheel to be back. So, let's hop into the next one. The next is the machine gun. And for me, I'm a big fan of things from gangster movies. I'm a big fan of gangster history, World War II. So the Tommy gun has a special place in my heart. If you look at the Bioshock 1 machine gun, it's a Thompson. That's the one I want to come back personally, so hopefully they can deliver on that. And then finally, we have a version of the rocket launcher. So I would like either the Bioshock 1 rocket launcher or the volley gun from Infinite, because for the Bioshock 1 launcher, it's so good. It's so powerful. You can upgrade it to where you're immune to the blast damage, and that is huge. And then for the volley gun, I believe you can shoot either 6 or 8 shots off in about 5 or 6 seconds. So who doesn't want that in a rocket launcher? And finally, I have 3 weapons that I feel deserve an honorable mention. Those are the radar range from Bioshock Infinite Burial at Sea, the hacking tool from Bioshock 2, and then the ion laser from Bioshock 2 Minerva's Den. All of these weapons are unique in and of itself, and I wish that they had a place in the next game, although it is very unlikely due to the fact that the radar range won't be in the game. That was something made by Irrational Studios, and they'll have nothing to do with this game. The ion laser and the hacker tool, however, have a possibility. And that's just for the simple fact that it's made by 2K. And as you know, 2K invented, created, developed Bioshock 2. So we'll just have to wait and see what happens. Again, let me know which weapons you would like to see come back within the next Bioshock down in the comment section below. Alrighty guys, so this was more of a difficult video than I intended to make it, because as far as base weapons are concerned, I narrowed it down to 4, and if you know anything about the Bioshock series, there's quite a few weapons. Other than that, I had the 3 honorable mentions that I personally want back in the game, although it's kind of unlikely that it's going to happen, but I digress. Anyways, if you guys did enjoy it and want to see more videos of mine, would you kindly hit that like button, and would you kindly hit that subscribe button to join the Rapture family and help the Rapture family grow. If you want to see any of my previous videos, they should be up on the screen in a couple of seconds, so you can just click on those and it'll take you right to them. Other than that, if you want to talk to me outside of YouTube, follow me on Twitter. It'll be down in the description below. Thank you guys for watching, and I will talk to you all in the next video. Take care.